Hi everyone, I'm Hayley Wenk, and I'm designing the lights for Langley's Little Women. Well, as the lighting designer, I'm essentially responsible for making sure that the actors aren't on stage in the dark. There's a lot of artistry that goes into that, with colors, different designs. There's special things called gobos, and that'll basically project a pattern onto the stage. Those can be really, really cool, especially with like forests. We have one big fantasy scene that takes place on the moor, so all these hags and trolls, and so that's going to have some really sweet lighting effects in it. So a lot of planning goes into lights. First off, what I usually do is I end up watching the show and producing a document sort of like this. See if you guys can see it there for the audience at home. If you notice, it's got different areas of the stage where the actors are going to be. There's certain spotlights. I know Marmee has one song where, you know, she's singing about being alone, so with lights we like to kind of mirror that, where we're going to kind of take everything out except for this one spotlight on Marmee, show her isolation, that kind of thing. And then after we know what needs to get lit, we need to know how we're going to light it. The way we do that is design like this, which probably means nothing to you guys, but it means a whole lot to me. This is the different lights that we're going to use, where we're going to put them, what we're going to put in them, and after that it's just, you know, picking up these guys and hanging them above our actors' heads. The lights contribute to a mood a whole lot, and a lot of times it's what you don't really notice, but you subconsciously notice. So, if you see this nice green color on stage, you're gonna know it's most likely a forest. Blue, you know, most likely underwater, but even more subtle than that, inside the March household, it's gonna be lit a little bit warmer than it is on all other areas of the stage, and that's just basically going to be some sort of brownish orange and ambery color, and what that does is it actually reacts. The way that you see light on the actors' faces, it's going to make them look brighter, which is appropriate because it's the March household and everyone's happy there. Same thing, I was talking about gobos earlier. This is an example of one. As you can see, it's got all these spots like leopard print style. What this does is on stage, it actually makes it look like leaves. So it's very cool. Lights can kind of tell you where you are and, you know, the setting without really telling you where it is. So my favorite part of being a lighting designer is probably just the amount of fun it is. I get to watch the show a lot. And not this show because I'm actually working backstage, but normally if I design the lights and run the lights, fabulous Julia Walker is doing that in the show. But the lighting booth is basically the best seat in the house, and you get to watch every single rehearsal. So that's really cool. Least favorite part, probably that lights can't happen until all other technical elements have happened, so the set needs to be built, the actors need to have blocked out all their scenes, because then I know, alright, well, when Vivian crosses to here, this is where she's gonna be. Or like, alright, when Madeline is doing her big number, she's gonna be up in the attic, not down in the house. So it's very much of a time crunch position, because everything needs to be done so fast.
Dare he make me doubt the way I feel, doubt that each thrilling page is who I am.
Well, let me tell you about something. A lot of times, with the lights especially, we have a certain area that is set, and if you need to be there, and you need to be in the light, you need to be in that special area. And an actor will be, like, either just on the edge of it, or they'll be standing in the dark, and they think that that's okay, and it's really not. Because if you're in the dark, you're not being lit, and I made this beautiful lighting design, and you're not there, and it makes me cry every time. So, love it. Come see Little Women, November 14th through 16th.